We're going to talk about this person that you see on my screen. We're going to talk about marriages and why a lot of these marriages in Western society are a joke. It really is. And we're going to get into it. But salute to everyone that's here, moderators, channel members, Patreons. Thank y'all. Speaking of Patreon, I uploaded 2 videos to Patreon yesterday. One of the videos is called Dear Black Man Do Not Date White Keishas Part 1. And I spoke about white Keishas in my last live stream. That's one of them. And the second one is called the Slore Pill. Slut grooming of regular women. We gonna get into that slore pill. You know, it's funny how everybody's accepting of the slore pill, but the red pill, nah, we gotta destroy it. But everybody's accepting of the slore pill. We're gonna talk about, well, I've talked about that on those videos. Make sure y'all go and check it out. We're gonna get more in depth with the slore pill as I speak on different video topics, commentary topics. This particular live stream right here can be a part of that. You know, you can add this into the slore pill as well, right? And the slutification of regular women. It seems like every woman now wants to be like a OnlyFans chick all of a sudden, man. You go onto Instagram, every chick is a fitness model or is in the gym. I think a lot of you heifers go to the gym just to do photo shoots. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't like you've done any workout activities. You go and you buy some new workout outfit and you go to the gym and do like a photo shoot. Yeah, we're going to get into the slore pill, man. We're going to talk about that slore pill. We're going to talk about the slore pill. We're going to talk about it, man, because it's growing. It is growing. You heifers wonder why you can't keep a man? It's that slore pill, right? And I'm going to make it into a video series for you heifers. So hopefully y'all are listening. The slut grooming of regular women is becoming a thing. Slut grooming is happening. You have these young girls who are looking up to these debaucherous female entertainers, and they want to dress like them, look like them. They got tattoos all over themselves. No father figure at all. Where's the mothers? You know, where's the aunties? Where are the where are you Gen X heifers are? Okay, y'all so busy trying to compete with the young girls in your family that you should be giving them advice. Look at Erykah Badu. She's on social media showing off her body. She's in her early 50s. I tell you right now, instead of y'all blaming men for your image, look yourselves in the mirror. Now let's see who's here. Let's see who's here early. Willie, Vern 85, Slim South, Dab, Mr. Apache, TW, Charm, Tyrone, Full Circle, Accounting Tom, let's see, Calvin, Cake, Damon, Severe. Let's see, King Bolo, Leilani, XL Pro, Vern 85, Raining Woman was good, Ryuga, East Stingers, Love Air Block, Brent. JJ Diesel, Nicholas, what's up? Matthew. Jamie St. Patrick was good. Yeah, make sure y'all like the stream. Let's get the likes up, people. Yes, this woman has cheated multiple times. I got told in my DMs, right, that she slept with the guy, I guess, that runs Zeus Network. I mean, that ain't no shock. I mean, when you're dealing with these strong, independent women, these breadwinners, this is what you're going to have. Right? See, when you got these women who are used to being tricks, who are used to being the breadwinner, they can't get it out of their system. Every man that they get into a relationship with is a man that ain't doing much financially. He can't help her. And when a woman is with a man that she doesn't respect, she's going to cheat on him. What's good, Miss Tangy? Jay, only women who are in your chat should be praised. Well, that's again, the crazy thing is I've had certain women in my chat room that turns out to be exactly what I talked about. They're not here anymore. But they become, they expose themselves, but it's the longevity, the women who have been here and shown consistency, but you do have those who've shown no consistency. They end up leaving because they expose themselves as being exactly what I've been talking about. Right? They can't handle this truth because I'm not going to hold back. I don't care who's here. And it's pain. They hear, what I say is pain. Truth is pain. And when they hear this pain, they can't stand it anymore. They can't fake it anymore. They can't fake it anymore. I've seen so many fake heifers come and go. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They can't handle this pain. Because it's pain, what I say. They like, well, damn, I'm nice to Jay. Why does he say these things about these women? Because it's true, that's why. And it's true about you. That's why you ain't in no more. Yeah, make sure y'all like the stream. We're going to get into this heifer, Natalie Nunn, this strong, independent woman. This is the same woman that hopped on Tory Lanez' live stream during the pandemic to twerk while her husband and child was, around, right? This is the same woman. It's the same woman. This woman, I made a video. There's a video on this channel right now. Let's see what that video's at. I got a video on this channel right now about Natalie Nunn. She got exposed cheating and her husband almost left her. It was a video I made almost 4 years ago. I made this video 4 years ago. This video has like 77,000 views. I made it 4 years ago. I told y'all I've been doing this. This was back when I was putting videos on this channel regularly, by the way. And her husband almost left her because she got caught cheating. She had a threesome with this white guy that was on this reality show. I guess him and another woman had a threesome with Natalie Nunn. Like, she's walking around arm in arm with this guy. So I totally believe that happened. That's why this dude was going to leave her. That's why her husband was going to leave her the first time. And salute to everybody that's here. See, Natalie Nunn, again, I spoke about her before. Made a video almost 4 years ago about her getting caught cheating. This dude had a moving van and everything. And the only reason why he stayed is because she basically was taking care of everything. She was taking care of this guy. He didn't really have, see, he was an arena football player. He didn't have much prospects. But this is the video here that's on the channel. As you can see right there. Right? 4 years ago, I made this video. So I've spoken about Natalie Nunn before. You know, I've spoken about her before. And if y'all want to see that video, you can. But I made this video. Got caught out there just cheating. And he almost left her, but he went back. This was right before the pandemic. And he went back to her because she basically was gonna, she was tricking. She was a trick. All you heifers are tricks that be the main ones working, and the dude you with, you know, financially he ain't got it, but that's cool. That's cool. I made that video 4 years ago. So I've talked about her before. I've talked about Chinny before, okay? And we're going to get into particular, because Fivio Foreign put her out there as a cheater, but we're going to get into these newer allegations first. Well, she tries to deny it. She tries to deny that she said that they were on a break. I don't believe that. If they were actually broken up, she would have said something, because a lot of these women cannot contain themselves. If the dude that they were in a relationship with is off dating another woman. No, what happened is you went on a break. He did not. But he's stuck. This man is stuck married to Natalie the Chin Nunn, okay? He's married to her. He has children with her. He's stuck. She financially supports him. He's stuck. What is he going to do? This is why I've been telling you, males. Stop living off these women, because they're going to humiliate you. They're going to humiliate you. Natalie Nunn admits to creeping with Curtis Golden, despite being married, says her and Jacob were on a break. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. And Curtis has allegedly been trying to extort her. You were a thing. Y'all see how casual they are? But look at this family. That's them. That's Curtis. That Curtis right there. You can see that's Curtis. He looks similar to her husband. So she has a type. She, a light-skinned black male, I guess. And as you can see, that's them. And he works on the Zeus Network as well. How you on a break and y'all are like a couple? You're kissing each other in the mouth. Like, listen, if I'm on a break from my woman, I'm not kissing no other woman in the mouth. I'm just not. Like, what are we doing here? Whenever you start kissing somebody in the mouth, that's a person that you've been intimate with for quite some time. You built a rapport with them. This has been something that's been going on for a long time. Even before her break. Even before her break. She said that he tried to extort her. I'm good. I'm glad. It's time for you heifers to be exposed, because y'all have been talking reckless. Y'all have been talking reckless on social media. Y'all love trying to put down men, expose men, when y'all got secrets. Y'all are the ones out here with secrets. Again, make sure y'all like the stream. Y'all the main ones with secrets. Y'all the main ones creeping. And it's time you heifers got exposed. I am 100% for this. I support it, because you heifers have been talking reckless for years. Y'all got something to say about everybody when you're the one with dirt. I'm telling you right now, we as men, and I've said this before, we know who the hoes are. We do. We don't say nothing, but you heifers y'all have pushed our buttons. Y'all have tried us, and we ain't taking it no more. So I'm glad that they are keep telling it, because so many of y'all have tried to destroy men. Y'all have tried to extort them. Y'all have tried everything you could to ruin a man that doesn't want to wife you up. So When these men fight back, I'm 100% in agreement because y'all heifers have been very reckless. Very reckless. And this is what happens. This is what happens when you're reckless online and you talk crazy. This is what's going to happen. This chick got a whole husband talking about, oh, it's just a fling. This don't look like a fling to me. Looks like y'all been having, it looks like your side dude. This looks like he's your side dude. So you just kissing a dude you're having a fling with in the mouth like that? Y'all hugged up like that? Is that what we doing here? Listen, if I'm on a break from my woman, I'm not kissing no other woman in the mouth. I done told y'all about the kissing women in the mouth anyway. But again, you're not on a break. He was your side dude. He's been your side dude. Okay? You're trying to make it seem like, oh, it just happened. And I bet you it was her that wanted to do the break with her husband. It wasn't his decision. It was hers because she's the breadwinner. Whenever a woman wants to cheat, you know what she's going to do? She is going to call for a break so that if she ever gets caught, she has plausible deniability. She has plausible deniability. And that's what's going on here. But she knows that she's in the wrong, and she's going to blame everybody but herself. Shout out to a Joshua Hughes. Says, Jay, when them heifer merch coming out? Is that something that y'all would buy? If I make shirts with that on it, y'all just got to give me the word. You know, I can get to work. It's been a while since I've done any new designs. I ain't gonna lie. But if that's something that y'all want to see or purchase, you got to let me know, man. Hit me in the DMs or tell me in the chat if that's something that y'all be interested in buying. So they do these little quote-unquote breaks, again, in order to have deniability.
Jay, when them heifers merch coming out, lol?
Appreciate it. Like I said, just let me know if y'all would buy that. You know what I'm saying? And I'll get to work on it. All right. Let's go to what she had to say.
Right? Natalie Nunn, was working tremendously. Jacob and I, we both were in a great agreement that we were going to take a little break. That's when those videos that surfaced today, those little videos from 2020, so cute. I love those videos. Matter of fact, let's fast forward to January this year. You've been trying to extort me. Since January. You have been telling me that I need to send you a Rollie since Jacob posted his new Rolex watch that I bought him. We don't.
Trick. Trick. I told y'all these heifers are tricks. What I told y'all? These heifers love buying things and tricking off. This is why you can't keep a man. When we get spoiled, we like, nah, that's not for me. I like, you know, you want to buy me things, okay, but I'm a man. I like to stand on my own 2 feet. Those relationships fall apart because men ultimately know that you're going to use that against us. And we don't want that. Y'all are some tricks. And they say men are tricks. No, you heifers are tricks. Y'all trick more than anybody. Y'all love spending money. Listen. If a woman wants to give me money, it is what it is. I mean, especially as a content creator, you know, I can expect people to support what I'm doing, right? But, you know, you women out here who do this, y'all buy men things because you want to have control over them. That's different. You're trying to control somebody financially, and that never works. Trying to control somebody financially never works, ladies and gentlemen. Well, unless you're a guy, you know, you can get a woman, you could buy her a bunch of stuff. You just have to keep doing it. You got to keep buying her things because ultimately it can go wrong if you stop. Right? What's up, Gerald? Jean Marie, what's up?
Go together. We don't go together. You were a thing. Okay? How I make sure that you got a motherfucking bed to sleep on and a motherfucker want to extort you and expose. It's not expose.
Bruh, this is what happens when you control the person that you're with. You can say this. You can say this. She knows that her husband ain't going nowhere. Where is he going to go? She takes care of him. And if she wanted to be really petty, she could put him on child support. And y'all know the courts are going to allow her to do it. Look at Nia Long. How in the hell does Nia Long get child support when she has $1 million more net worth than Ime Udoka?
Let's talk about it. Jacob's in the house. 2022, right? Natalie Nunn, was working tremendous.
Okay, skip through this.
Go ahead, I'm falling all the way back. I told you before, I don't like him coming to our shit. I don't like him coming to the Bad Boys premiere. I don't like him coming to the Baddies premiere. He's already at the Baddies West premiere, just taking pictures on the carpet.
You're talking about Curtis. Shout out to Brandon Bay. So I'm very well connected in LA, and quiet as it's kept, Natalie been out here in these streets. I'm surprised more dudes haven't exposed her. Oh, Brandon, they're going to do that. And I hope they do. That's why I'm doing this live stream. Because I hope more men expose her, because she is so confident in herself and she's so arrogant. And she thinks that, nothing can get to her. If we keep the pressure, it's going to bust pipes. That's what we do. I've gotten so many of these people in their fields just by making videos.
I'm very well connected in LA. And quiet as kept, Natalie been out here in these streets. I'm surprised more dudes haven't exposed her.
Appreciate that, Brandon. Oh, they definitely will. Because now the time to do it. These women are acting extremely reckless. And Natalie believes that she can't be touched, or like nobody can get to her in her marriage. Your marriage has been on shaky ground for years. The only reason why Jacob hasn't left is because where is he going to go? You take care of him. He's probably living in your house. I bet you the house is in her name. I bet you the car he drives is in her name. Just imagine as a man being in that situation where your wife can mess around with this man and this man. She'll say, "Oh, I was on a break." You know damn well that's a lie.
I don't want this nigga around my shit. You think you're just gonna keep getting away with the dumb shit you doing? Then have a real ass conversation with your husband. Hey, yo, I'm fucking Curtis. We together, and that's what it is. I don't give a fuck about. I already fucked.
This was like a couple to me. And guess what? I bet she got a bunch of other side dudes. Women who are the breadwinners, and I'm going to keep telling you dudes this. Women who are the breadwinners are always going to cheat. They're not going to be faithful. I'm telling you right now. Why would they be faithful to a man that does not pay the bills? She works. She's supporting the household. She has no reason to be faithful to you. You're not a winner. You ain't winning anything. She's spending more money on her side dudes than you. So no, you're not winning. You look lame. You look weak. And that's why it's easy for me to make the live streams and videos, because of how weak you males are. Can't even stand on you. Can't say nothing to me. I don't live off no woman. I don't. You do. No woman can tell me anything because I don't live off of them. But they can look at you and point to you and say, well, you're a sucker. You're a sucker. Let's get to what Fivio Foreign has said. Because Fivio Foreign said that she messed around with one of his homeboys, buying them things, taking them on trips. Let's see. Fivio Foreign is the center of controversy. Natalie Nunn has addressed the cheating allegations he made about her. This was back about a couple weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, I think. The baddie star took to her Instagram stories and responded to claims made by the New York rapper about her love life. During an appearance on Math Hoffa's My Expert Opinion podcast last week, the 33-year-old MC alleged the TV personality is stepping out on her husband with his homie, Louis Paso. Upon catching one of the allegations, Nunn clarified that she enlisted Paso to show her the ropes as she's actively pursuing a rap career. Oh my God. Yeah, you're pursuing a rap career, all right. Now, if we gonna be a bunch of females, at least tell the whole story, because I usually don't do no talking, but we not gonna sit up here and lie on my name in no interview. She began seemingly responding to New York native, your boy, I'm flying out everywhere with someone who worked on your team with you. Shit slow over there, so I came over to work with the baddest, she wrote. I did not meet him through you. She said she's not sleeping with him. And he said that he sound big mad. If you wanted a feature with me, that's all you had to say, because you sound big mad. Your boy joined the winning team and we running up a serious bag. That's what she had to say. No, Natalie, you were giving him that box. That's why he's over there. That's why you're giving him that box and you're giving him that money. That dude ain't lying on you. So everybody's lying on you. You know what I'm saying? Now, Fivio could be doing this to promote his music, but I don't think Fivio would lie on her. I think she knows that she knows what's going on. Again, these women, whenever they get caught, they'll say, well, they're working with this guy. And you're working with him because you're attracted to him. And I haven't seen this Louis Paso guy, but I guarantee you, dude probably looks like her husband or a side dude. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, but he's not lying on her. That man is not lying on her. Shout out to Stephen Braun. What reason would he have to lie on you? So I told y'all, she got an excuse for everything. You working on a music career, you could work with anybody. You could work with anybody else. Why are you working with one of the people on his team? Is he a music producer? Nah, you're just making excuses. You know damn well you're sleeping around with this guy. You see, women don't expect men to talk. We talking. Because again, y'all been talking reckless for so long. A lot of men are tired of seeing y'all talk crazy. A lot of men are tired of seeing y'all pretend and fake and act like you're better when you're really not. It's just like these women that claim that they're not like, you know, the women that I talked about, or other men have talked about. No, you're exactly like them. You're exactly like them. Shout out to Daisy. Feminists always want to act like toxic men. Absolutely, they're very toxic. That's why they don't have no love in their life. They ain't got no love in their life for that point.
Feminists always want to act like toxic men.
Appreciate that. This guy Jacob is stuck. He can't go nowhere, man. Where he gonna go? Again, make sure y'all like the stream. Where he gonna go? This is why, again, under no circumstances do you give your financial independence to a woman. I don't care if you have a child with her. I don't care if you're married to her. Because what's gonna happen, she's going to embarrass you. She's going to cheat on you. She has no reason to be loyal to you when she's the one taking care of you. She's going to hold that resentment against you. These women always have resentment towards men that they have to take care of. I just wish people understood this. Shout out to everybody that's here. Hold on a second. want to get this story up. Speaking of betrayal, let's get into this real quick while I'm live. Let's talk about some of these other topics out here because Natalie Nunn is one of them. Let's talk about Kelsey Nicole. She's come out of hiding, and she's addressing Meg Thee Stallion. You know, I want people to understand something. You know, I did a case study on Meg Thee Stallion's fans. Now, I want Meg Thee Stallion to understand something. I don't hate you or have dislike towards you. I think that you're awful for doing what you did to Tory, but that doesn't mean that you can't move on with your life and do whatever, right? But we all know by now how things probably went down that night. And Kelsey does as well, because Kelsey is the catalyst for all of this. Kelsey Nicole has done an interview. She's on this podcast. As a matter of fact, she's on this same podcast. I believe Charleston White was on when him and Brittany Renner had their interaction, right? And now she's talking. Listen, Kelsey, I would just hope that you open up about the truth of what happened. I mean, because I don't think you can be prosecuted. I think she got immunity. And I did a case study of Meg Thee Stallion's fans. And I think I know the type of fans that Meg Thee Stallion has, because they're caping for her big time in this situation. You got the black women, the wayward black women. I think a lot of Meg Thee Stallion's female fans are disgruntled ex-Nicki Minaj fans, okay? They need a place to go. And they look at Meg Thee Stallion and they see themselves, because, you know, Meg Thee Stallion is an average-looking woman. Let's be real about this. She's an average-looking woman, and they see themselves in her. And then you also got the gay males. They need a place to go. They're ex-Barbies. That's her fans. It's the black female that no longer supports Nicki Minaj because she's married, you know what I'm saying, to a black man, even though he has a very terrible past, and, you know, it is what it is. She's married. Cardi B, you know, I think Cardi B fans are also Meg Thee Stallion fans. So they're sort of teaming up a little bit. Those are her fans, but those fans don't translate to shows. They don't translate to sales. Now, her single has seemingly charted, right? But that was due to Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is the reason why that song charted. And nobody has a stronger online defense force than Meg Thee Stallion. Meg Thee Stallion's defense force in 2023 was something to be seen. I mean, we've seen the Cardi B defense force. We've seen, who other defense forces have we seen? Let's see. Who other defense forces have we seen? I just think that, the Bayhive, Rihanna's fans, but there is no more legit lunatic fan out there than the Meg Thee Stallion fan, because they don't attend her shows when she would have them. As a matter of fact, Meg Thee Stallion hasn't gone on tour yet. Why hasn't she gone on tour yet? All you online Meg Thee Stallion fans, why aren't y'all asking for a tour? Y'all are just online, and you're probably broke. You're probably broke. You ain't got no money. The one thing I can say about Nicki fans, they got money. They're selling out her shows. They're buying her music. She has weeded out all of you bums. And that's why y'all don't like her. That's why y'all siding with Meg Thee Stallion, because financially she don't need you. She got the people that's going to support her. Y'all ain't. So she don't care. And that's why y'all supporting Megan, because y'all don't have to financially do nothing for her. Because Because the way the media protects her, the way that the blogs protect her, y'all don't have to do nothing for her. She gets these endorsement deals like Sweetie, who admitted herself. Sweetie admitted herself that she's horrible at music and that nobody cares. Nobody cares about her music. She admitted it. So why does this woman have all these endorsement deals? Why does she have all these? When she broke up with Quavo, she had all these endorsements. She had accomplished nothing. I see no difference between Sweetie and Meg Thee Stallion. I see no difference. But there are two black female artists that the corporate media wants to push, but they just don't have the work ethic and talent. They don't have it. And what they do is they create these online campaigns. They attack anybody that says free Tory. They attack anybody that said they're not a fan of her. That's why I say the Meg Thee Stallion Online Defense Force is a group of lunatics who don't pay for shit. Nicki Minaj fans who don't want to pay for nothing. They just want to be on Twitter. They want to be on Instagram and act like they're her biggest fans, but they will never go and buy a ticket to see her perform. They will not buy any of her music. Right, Nicki weeded out all the broke. Nicki Minaj weeded out all of her broke fans. She weeded out all of them. And all of them have gone over to support Meg Thee Stallion. You know why? Because Cardi demands of her audience and her fans to support her. And you got these people who ain't got it, like, I ain't about to pay for your music. So they don't want to support. It's like YouTube. You know, you ask for your supporters to support you, people get in their feelings. Why do I have to sign up to your Patreon? Why do I have to buy your shirts? Why do I have to like your videos? Just bums. You want them gone. You don't want them anywhere near your platform. Now let's get into this. Kelsey Nicole says Megan Thee Stallion has been betraying her prior to the night she was struck by Tory Lanez allegedly in 2020. Nicole, who was in the car during the incident, opened up. She was in the car. Oh boy. Opened up on her decision to speak out during an interview with the Danza Project. It took a lot for me to come and do this. She said, part of that is I wanted to be sure when I did speak, that I wasn't speaking from a place of anger. I'm able to articulate myself well enough and not allow the drama to overshadow how I truly feel. I think that's very important. I didn't want to take an interview or sit down with anybody until I was past that part. Nicole added that she's since decided to open up more and let people into her life a little bit, and maybe this will help them understand her more. So maybe her story will help somebody else, and I think it's also part of the healing process. Maybe this will help regardless of her side of the story. When the Neighborhood Talk shared her comments on Instagram, many fans took Megan's side. Using my name for likes and views, Megan wasn't lying, one user wrote. Another added a place of anger. Girl, you weren't shot. What was you angry for?
You that most people, they could never see.
Yeah.
So you haven't spoken to the world in years.
I sure haven't. I haven't. And, it took a lot for me to come and do this. You know what I'm saying? Part of that is I wanted to be sure when I did speak that I wasn't speaking from a place of anger. You know what I'm saying? That I wasn't, I'm able to articulate myself well enough and not allow the drama or that stuff, just overshadow like how I truly feel, Yeah. I think that's very important. I didn't want to take an interview or sit down with anybody until I was past that part, and
Smart.
yeah, and I had earlier this year I was like, you know what? I think this is the year that I want to open up more, let people into my life a little bit, and maybe hope this will help them understand me more. Maybe I'm related, maybe my story will help somebody else. Um, so, and I think it's also a part of like the healing process. Maybe this will help.
And it
You know, the worst thing Tory Lanez ever did was get involved with these two women. You got to be careful with them Texas girls, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to look back on this as an absolute travesty. And let me tell you something, Meg Thee Stallion fans. Any of y'all that are going to be left in a year or so, y'all are going to have a lot to answer for supporting this. Anyway, let's see. Okay, let's get to this. This was actually going to be the topic of my live stream tonight, but I switched it up. Let's talk about Serena Williams. Serena Williams' face looked a little different or the same. Now, I want to tell y'all something about this article. Okay, shout out to Atlanta Black Star. Atlanta Black Star used one of my videos that I spoke about Serena Williams on. I'm going to show y'all in a second. Hold on. This is my video here. Hold on. That's my, what that look like? That's my video, right? They used one of my videos right here. I think I did this video maybe 2 years ago? Maybe. Might have been more of that. I did this video about Serena Williams. This video was so impactful that they added it to the article, which means anybody that reads this article are going to see this ain't the first time. Another website has done that where they've referenced one of my videos. That's why I want to clean up the editing process of my videos so people can use more of my commentary in their articles. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell y'all that what I do is very impactful. So much so that, people put it in their articles. It helps me views-wise. I mean, if you put these on blogs, it blows up. I think this one has over 100,000. But wait until I'm on camera. I can only imagine. But be that as it may, let's get into the article. It's about her face. Now, there's a heifer on Twitter that tried to blame black men for this, and I want to give this person credit. This person here, as y'all can see, now this is a video of Serena. This is Serena, a ton of makeup. And this person says, y'all bullied this woman relentlessly for years on end. I fully support anything she's done to make herself feel pretty, whether the public likes it or not. You all have been the most nasty, vile, disrespectful, dehumanizing MFers when it comes to her and her black features. Now, she edited this comment because I think that she was speaking to men, but I think when she started getting that smoke, maybe she changed. Now, look at this tweet, man. It's this post. 8,000 reposts, 68,000 likes. How many insecure people are reposting this? How insecure do you have to be to repost this? And this person here said, I see men in your comments have memory loss. You see how quick they are to blame because they talking about black men. You see how they love to blame black men for why Serena Williams decides to get surgeries or decides to wear heavy makeup or date white men. That's all black men's fault. That's all black men's fault. It's black men's fault that she went and married a white man and had biracial children. That's black men's fault. This is why y'all can't get a man now. This is why you can't get a man, and this is why you can't keep a man. Because you're so busy trying to blame everybody else for why Serena Williams has self-esteem issues. That goes beyond black men. She grew up in a household with a black father. Serena Williams, this is how dumb you people are. Shout out to Zeke.
The references are the light side. Jay, you got whole celebs that make rebuttals and responses to your vids and commentary rolling on the floor laughing.
Appreciate that. Absolutely. Y'all remember the Instagram model that hopped in my chat room when I was doing that response to her video from a reality show. Just randomly, you know, but they be watching. My DMs, they be in the DMs watching. Serena Williams grew up in a household with a black father. I'm not gonna buy this black men destroyed her self-esteem. She grew up in a household with a strong black father who was proud of his daughters and helped his daughters achieve what they achieved. Only for her to go, and not only did she marry a white man, she was dating her white tennis coach until he left her for a European woman. She's always wanted to get out there and divest. You can't blame that on black men. So I believe Lucky is a lesbian. She hates men a little too much. Of course, these lesbians are trying to compete with us. But at the end of the day, you lesbians could never compete with us. Those women you think you're converting will always come back to us. They always do. That's why you stay in your fields. This according to Atlanta Black Star. Serena Williams dazzles on and off the tennis court, but her recent presence in the star-studded audiences of runway shows during the 2024 Paris Fashion Week set off sirens over her appearance. The sports icon gave birth to her and her husband, Alexis Ohanian's second daughter, Adira, in August. They are also parents to Olympia. Aside from the Grammys, in February, the CDFA Fashion Awards and the Vanity Fair X Audemars event. In November, Williams has suddenly been photographed dolled up in her fashion element recently. She dressing like she's single. Have y'all noticed that these chicks who be married the most always dress up like they're single? I mean, look, she's dressing like she's single, ready to go mingle. Listen, I have nothing against Serena Williams, but I don't think she respects Alexis either. They broke up one time and got back together. Y'all remember that, right? She wasn't wearing her wedding ring. She was out and about by herself. However, while abroad and free of mom duties, she attended shows for the likes of Balenciaga, Ballman, and Mason Valentino. While supporting Off-White, a women's wear daily reporter asked the athletic phenom what the fashion house Black by Popular Demand theme meant to her. Williams responded, "Be yourself, own who you are, and just Black is popular. And it's culture. It's changing culture. It's been changing culture for decades." In the video circulating on social media, the 42-year-old has her honey blonde tress styled in old Hollywood-esque flowing curls a touch of pink blush on her cheekbones, and a rosy nude lip. An ex-user got a hold of the clip and captioned it, "This is just sad," which ushered in comments about the 23-time Grand Slam winner's looks, which to some people seemed altered. The irony of her saying black is popular while her melanin is damn near faded away. Read one user remarks. Someone else wrote, "LOL, she said be yourself while looking like someone else." A third post asked, "Is it me? Or is Serena all of a sudden looking Asian?" And this person says Serena Williams is constantly bashed for her features. That's not true. That is a lie. No one's bashing Serena Williams. Listen, let me tell y'all something about Serena. When Serena became well known, her and her sister, this was like the early 2000s, okay? So from 2000 on, I would hear nothing but praise from black men in regards to Serena Williams. They would always talk about how good they felt like she looked, especially in those tennis outfits. I did not hear black men bashing her features. You know why, you morons? Because they grew up around women who had those same features. Big noses, big lips. We grew up in communities with black women who look like that. So why do we bash that? Now, do people clown each other? Yes, but the women used to clown men just as much as men clown women. Women can roast. So I don't want to hear this bullshit about how women are just getting picked on. I grew up around women that could roast. You wasn't just going to talk crazy to them.
Wasn't it black women that picked on Simone Biles' natural hair in her wedding photos?
Right.
Astonished face.
Appreciate that, Steven. Yeah, they made fun of Simone Biles. They make fun of any black woman that don't look like them. And Serena, I believe, has gotten more hate from other black women than black men. I just never saw black men making fun of Serena. That's a lie. That's not true. Then how come all these rappers wanted to date her then? Common, Drake. That is a lie to justify her divesting. Dark-skinned hair texture, muscular body structure. And by the way, only white men talk about body structure. The only people that I hear talking about a woman being too muscular are white dudes. I don't hear black dudes talking about how muscular a woman is rooted in anti-blackness and transphobia. Oh, again, we got a trans warrior out here. Trans rights warrior, I guess. Y'all confused why she's sometimes unrecognizable. She's been chasing for an aesthetic that y'all would deem worthy. Well, guess what, sir, ma'am, or whoever your pronouns are? She has biracial children. Her biracial daughters are going to have to compete with black women. That's just, you know, when they get older, they're going to have to compete with them. A fourth individual picked apart her face with a comment that read, "Funny though, you can see the skin lightening, the facial plastic surgery augmentation, the nose in particular, etc. Remember the proud little Compton girls with braids and colorful beads." The onslaught of criticism moved Serena's fans to come to her defense, reminding spectators that for years she endured harsh remarks about her face and body not being feminine enough and her hair being too ethnic. Again, that's not men saying that. If they are, they're gay men. Straight men are not talking about all this. Y'all want her to have gotten plastic surgery so bad? Nope, sorry. Her without makeup, she has the same features. Just say she looks great and move along. Several others stated that her complexion likely appeared lighter due to lighting in her makeup, which to some appeared to be inspired by black beauty expert Natari. I already read that. But yeah, this is my video. Y'all can go and check it out. Here. It's on JayeDeBlack, you know. But yeah, man, that's all I have to say, man. Listen, man, stop playing on our names, man. We're not making fun of her. Black men that I know of have always lusted for her because of her curves, right? She had an athletic body. She's an athlete. She's not some woman working at Walmart, okay? She's a professional athlete. Her body structure was always going to be different. Why do you think cheerleaders have muscular looks, especially with their legs? Or women who run track, they have a muscular lower body, upper body. No one's saying they're ugly or unattractive. Y'all make up things just to justify the fact that she wants to look more Caucasian. Just say that. Stop making it seem like black men are just picking her apart. That is not true. That is a lie. And you people know it's a lie. Y'all know it's a lie. Y'all know it's a lie. Stop playing with us. Stop playing with us. Y'all make up things in your own mind because you're weirdos. And y'all just want to blame somebody for their choices. Speaking of their choices, I'm going to get into one more topic. I should have talked about this already, but we're going to get into this heifer. This is speaking of burning in hell. I probably shouldn't have went that far. I probably shouldn't have said all that. Let's talk about this heifer. She's a 2-time shooter, and she's also a judge. This is according to Law and Crime. Judge who once shot her husband in the groin allegedly shot sleeping boyfriend in the head days after breakup. Let me tell y'all something, man. This whole narrative that women are under attack, that women are being brutalized and men are just destroying women. What's up with a judge doing this twice? She done shot her husband. She got away with that and was able to be a judge, only for her then to shoot her boyfriend. It's too many coincidences going on. Too many coincidences. A 57-year-old magistrate judge in Pennsylvania is accused of trying to kill her boyfriend, allegedly striking him in the face while he was asleep. Y'all know he lost an eye? This man lost an eye because of this heifer right here. She needs to go to jail for life. She's a danger. She's a danger. This is a 57-year-old woman. Magisterial District Judge Sonia M. McKnight was taken into custody on Friday afternoon in charge of 1 count of criminal attempted murder and 1 count of aggravated assault in an alleged attack on 54-year-old Michael McCoy, authorities announced. According to a news release from the Cumberland County District Attorney's Office, the charges stem from an incident in the early morning of February 10th at McCoy's home on the 200 block of Saddle Ridge Drive in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. It is alleged that McKnight struck the victim in the head while the victim was sleeping in bed, prosecutors wrote. The bullet entered the right side of the victim's face and transversed through his eye. And exited the left side of his face. The victim survived the gunshot wound, but is blind in one eye as a result. They say justice is blind, but they didn't say anything about the judge blinding people. This is crazy. Yeah, this woman is a grandmothered aged heifer who's in her feelings because she can't keep a man. While the incident took place in Dauphin County, Pennsylvania, the Cumberland County DA's office assumed jurisdiction of the investigation at the request of Dauphin County DA Fran Chardot. Chardot explained that his office had a conflict of interest and could not prosecute the case because McKnight was a district judge in the county. Chardot had initially requested that the state's attorney general's office take jurisdiction over the case, but the AG's office also said it had a conflict of interest in prosecuting McKnight. Footage posted online by the Patriot News showed McKnight being transported from the Township Police Station to her first court appearance. She was escorted out of the station with her hands cuffed in front of her and legs shackled. Court documents obtained by Harrisburg CBS affiliate WHP-TV provide additional details about the alleged shooting. According to a report, McKnight and McCoy had been dating for about a year. McKnight had already moved into McCoy's home when on February 4th, McCoy decided to end the relationship. He said, I can't take this. This heifer's probably nuts. She probably done threatened me. I want her out. Despite asking McKnight to leave several times to leave his home, she reportedly refused. He should have left. If this woman is refusing to leave, call the police, make her leave. Also on February 4th, McCoy reportedly removed the key to his home from McKnight's key ring, even though most of her clothing and personal items were in the house. What do I talk about, ladies and gentlemen? I talk about the red pill philosophy. This guy had a red pill moment and said, damn, I don't want to be with her. I want her out of my life. She's not for me. He saw red flags and said, oh no, but see, he should have seen those red flags. You're 54 years old, sir. Those red flags should have been there. Should have been there. And listen, this is why the red pill philosophy matters. We tell men every day, you got to actually take the time to get to know these women before you move them into your home, sir. You dated her for a year and you moved her into your house, sir. Why are you doing this? You only knew her for a year. I'm not moving no woman in my house that I've only known for less than a year. That's not happening. That's not happening. I don't care what she says. I don't care how good things are in the bedroom. You ain't moving into my house after a year. You know you didn't want to be with that woman, sir. You just wanted to smash. Let's be real. When you smashed and you realized, well, damn, I don't want to be with her. That pissed her off. When McCoy awoke the following morning, McKnight was gone. WHP reported, however, when he returned from work, McKnight had returned telling him she had let herself in using the spare key. He told her where the spare key was. Lord. The next few days were uneventful until McCoy went out to dinner at a restaurant on the evening of February 9th. He reportedly told police that he had believed McKnight was following him, a suspicion police were allegedly able to confirm. So she's a stalker as well. When he arrived home, McKnight was sleeping on the couch, and McCoy told her he planned to call her mother to assist him in getting her to leave. Her mother, a 57-year-old woman, needs her mother to come get her. Her mother, we're talking about a 57-year-old heifer he had to call her mother to assist him in getting her to leave. You're 57 years old, and he has to call your mother to help get you out of that house. Michael McCoy stated that it was like she finally understood that it was over, police wrote in a probable cause affidavit. McCoy said he went to sleep at around 11 p.m. and woke up shortly before 1 a.m. to a massive head pain and began screaming because he couldn't see. McKnight repeatedly asked Mike, "What did you do to yourself?" Oh my God. What did you do to yourself? Oh, she thought she killed him. That's why. Or she thought she would. McKnight reportedly called 911 from McCoy's phone and said that she needed an ambulance because her boyfriend could not see. When questioned by dispatcher, McKnight could not explain what happened and stated that she was sleeping and heard him screaming. The affidavit states McCoy had been struck in the right temple and the bullet exited his left temple. He repeatedly told police and medical personnel, "I did not shoot myself." He shouldn't have to say that. Forensic evidence reportedly revealed that the shot came from about a foot away from McCoy's head. McKnight allegedly had the gun residue on her hand, and the firearm used in the shooting was registered to the judge. It's a dumb judge. How can you prosecute cases when you're a dummy? You didn't think you were going to get caught. See, she thought she was going to end his life, and he woke up. McCoy was reportedly released from the hospital on February 11th. McKnight appeared before Dauphin County President Judge Scott Arthur Evans for her arraignment on Friday, who set her bond at $300,000. She was processed at Dauphin County Central Booking Center and is scheduled to appear in court again for a preliminary hearing on February 26th. Last year, McKnight was suspended without pay from her role on the bench by the Court of Judicial Discipline over numerous allegations of misconduct. Numerous. The AP reported among the findings, McKnight reportedly directed her staff to ignore a claim against her from another woman who claimed McKnight owed her $2,100 from a loan McKnight refused to pay. These heifers should not be in a position of power. In 2019, McKnight struck her estranged husband Enoch McKnight in the groin. However, no charges were filed and she was cleared of wrongdoing after investigators determined that she had acted in self-defense. I think they need to go relook at that. This woman, she got away with it. She got away with it before. And she thought that she can get away with it again. But this was more brazen because she was literally in the house with this man. How are you going to justify that? I'm glad that she needs to have no bond. This is a dangerous heifer. This is a dangerous individual that needs to stay locked up before she hurts another man that doesn't want to be with her. How many other men has this woman shot? How many other men has this woman done things to that we don't know about? Because unfortunately, men are not going to report any type of abuse or anything instance because they don't want to get these women in trouble. And with her being a judge, they're probably even more afraid to say anything. But she needs to be incarcerated, no bond, $300,000 bond. This woman could have killed this man. She needs to have no bond. This woman probably has no remorse. Look at her. You can look in her eyes. She has no remorse for what she's done. Just an evil, spiteful, rejected heifer. She got rejected and said, "Oh no, you're not going to just reject me and get away with it." That man is lucky to be alive. Well, she should definitely get a lot of time in prison because not only is this her second shooting, she meant to do this on purpose. This man lost an eye because of her. So that's all to say on that. That's it for me. Thank y'all for being here. Salute to everyone that's here, moderators, channel members. I wanted to make sure that I spoke about that, man. It's a lot of craziness going on out here. And I wanted to make sure that I spoke on it because people are just, people are unhinged. People are unhinged, and you got to be careful out here. So, salute to the moderators, the channel members, Patreons. Again, make sure y'all go and check out the 2 new videos that I have posted on Patreon about the slore pill and about white quiches. I got the white quiche video up, and I got the slore pill video up. So make sure you like the stream. If you haven't, that's it for me. I'll see y'all next one. Y'all take care. Have a great rest of your night. All right?